It all started in the fall of 2006 with this guy right here. Wii Sports, the pack-in game for Nintendo Wii, the game that I played at a mall demo setup of all places down in Connecticut. I remember going to this mall and seeing a bunch of Wii stations set up. The really nice people who were working there kind of dragged me over and got me to try bowling, and boy, am I glad they did. I fell in love with it right away. The natural feel of the ball hooking toward the pins by putting just the right amount of brake on the ball when you kind of come forward with your swing and kind of come over the top, much like I do in a real bowling situation, worked with Wii Sports to great effect. I had a blast, and it made me want to buy a Wii. And of course, bowling wasn't the only game there. As you can see with my shirt here, you got baseball, and you have boxing and golf and tennis. It was a nice pack-in, and honestly, of the games that I got when I got my Wii originally in late 2006, this guy right here, this is the game that I played most often. And I played it for a long time after that, until, of course, we got the sequel, kind of, in Wii Sports Resort, this guy right here. Wii Sports Resort bringing back a favorite in bowling, which I played a lot of, but also introducing some new sports that I really got a kick out of, like table tennis and frisbee and archery, while using the Wii Motion Plus accessory, which is now built into a lot of the Wii remote controllers. I had a blast with this game too. If I'm being completely honest, I probably played Wii Sports a little bit more than Wii Sports Resort when we add up the amount of hours played, but these are still games that I've enjoyed very much. And if you ask me what my favorite game for the Wii is, it really varies. Probably going to be Wii Sports, but Wii Sports Resort is probably like 1 and 1A in terms of my favorite games for the system, sports or otherwise. And it just so happens with me being such a sports fan that it works out even better, because these are sports games and sports video games are kind of my thing, so it works out. But I'm not opening those. This is an Unsealed episode. What is the point? Well, the point is that I am a new-to-me Wii U owner. It's taken a long time. It was a journey that now, when I look back on it, I feel a little silly. I was a Wii U non-believer. I thought that the Wii U was kind of a crazy idea. Despite seeing it and playing the early version of it at E3 in 2011, I wasn't sold on the idea, and I thought that Nintendo really messed up some of the messaging, and I wasn't really impressed with a lot of the games that had come out for it initially, and I think I was just kind of jaded, because the system really didn't press any of my buttons at the time. So I kind of sold it short, and there weren't a lot of games that were specifically for it that made me want to spend the money on it. So I kind of just let it go. I did poke some fun at it, I will be completely honest, because I have to take the L on that. I was not a believer. I thought that the system was a bad idea. I thought it was a flop. I didn't have any interest. That is until not last year, 2 years ago now, when I went to my buddy Sam's house, and he had this. He had Wii Sports Club, and we played bowling on that, and I really enjoyed it, and it was cool to see bowling upscaled to HD. As you know, the Wii U doesn't really upscale Wii games to HD, even though it plays them, and I've even tried for myself. I've tried Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort on my Wii U, and while it looks a little bit better, it is not cleaner looking. So I realized when I got my Wii U, this was going to be one of the first games that I was going to get, and as you can see, this guy right here is still sealed. I have been waiting to open this up. I have been kind of contemplating not even doing it. I wanted to open it earlier, but it just so happens with work conflicts and with some other things going on, I just didn't have a chance to open it and play it before making this video, and so I'm going to go ahead and open it up now, and I'm going to talk about it. So Wii Sports Club has tennis, bowling, boxing, golf, and baseball. It is basically a redoing of the original Wii Sports from 2006 with some additions thrown in. One of the things that you notice, and I remember hearing about this during E3 2011, is playing golf with the Wii U gamepad, where it kind of detects your motion in terms of hitting the golf ball. But that's not all that's on here. When I look at the back of this, there are new bowling and golf modes that are included in the game too. And it is just nice to see this return for the Wii U. And if I'm being completely honest, I really think that there needs to be a Wii Sports game for the Switch as well. Clubhouse Games, as decent as that is not Wii Sports. I would love to see it reimagined. One of the things I always wanted to see is Wii Sports go online with bowling and create like bowling leagues that you could play against friends or maybe join leagues from other places around the world and basically just bowl against each other every week, much like you would in a bowling alley. The bowling game is that good. The pin action and the physics are good enough to be a very believable bowling experience. And if you don't believe me, you can talk to millions of older people who took up Wii Sports bowling pretty much anywhere. There were bowling shirts that were made for Wii Sports leagues. Bowling was really the game that kind of took America by storm for quite some time. So seeing that reimagined here, as well as boxing, which by the way I'm terrible at, tennis and baseball is here, and you actually pitch using the gamepad using in this particular version of Wii Sports. I'm excited about this. I don't have any online friends yet, so playing Wii Sports Club online is going to be something I'm probably not going to be doing. But just being able to play this in HD and seeing the graphics tuned up just a little bit so they look a little bit better on my high definition TV is really what matters to me. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open this up. I'm not sure that there is an instruction manual in here, so I'm more just going to be opening it up and taking a look at the disc and just making some last comments on it. Again, when we take a look at the back of the case here, Wii Sports returns on Wii U is the big advertisement. We have tennis, bowling, boxing, golf, and baseball. We have some bonus games listed as well. There's something in terms of competing online where you can join a club or you can send messages. I believe that was part of the Miiverse service, which unfortunately is no longer a thing. And one of the reasons that I'm really wishing I had bought into the Wii U sooner to check out Miiverse for what it is. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to open this up now. This is not going to be one of my longer videos, so those of you who think I run a little bit long, you don't have to worry about that. This is not going to be one of those episodes this time around. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. Take a look at the disc that's on the inside, see if there's anything in there. I don't know that there is, other than the disc, of course. There we go. Ooh, we'll throw that away. And when we open up the case, yeah, not much here. Just the disc in the blue case. I love this shade of blue, by the way, with the Wii Sports Club disc, and of course the viewing the game manual so you can look at it online instead of printing a manual to put in the case. Very excited about this. I cannot tell you how excited I am. When I got the Wii U, this was the very first game that I thought of getting. My overall opinion of Wii U, by the way, is very positive. I've been enjoying playing the virtual console games that are on there. They look great in HD. It is important to get them from the Wii U Virtual Console as opposed to transporting them from the Wii Virtual Console, because you're getting the games that are kind of HD-ified, so they look a little bit better on your high definition TV. Also, I've been playing Super Smash Brothers, which I didn't play for the Wii U, so I'm now playing that for the first time. What else? I'm trying to think of some other games. I have Splatoon, but I haven't had a chance to actually start it up yet. Lego Movie I got. I'm waiting for a copy of Madden 13 to come in. That should be in probably within the next week or so. I have Wii Fit U coming as well. I definitely need to get some exercise in. I have my balance board. Just have to put some batteries in it and wait for Wii Fit U to come in so I can go ahead and exercise. Everyone else is playing Ring Fit Adventures, and that's great. But for me, I want to get back to basics with Wii Fit U and the Wii Balance Board. So I have a nice library of Wii U games. I'll have to take an inventory of those a little bit down the line. But I do have Wii Fit U coming. I have Mass Effect 3 coming. I have Batman Arkham City coming. So I'm very excited to be in the Wii U family, late as it is, and be checking out the system for myself. But now that I have this open, I am looking forward to getting some frames of bowling in over the next few days and well into the future. As always, I thank you very much for checking out this episode of Unsealed. I know it's finally a little bit on the short side, but I hope that you enjoyed it. We'll do another one again next week when I am on vacation, so maybe we'll get an extra bonus episode in there as well. We will see. Until the next time, my friends, please take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll do this again really, really soon.